All right, about to get started, guys. What's going on? Xander, man, let's go. Day 5, baby. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's bring me on. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Bam! What's up, guys? Xander man here. What's going on? How y'all doing today? On this Saturday afternoon here on the West Coast. All right, so let's bring this down just a little bit. I'm having fun already. Okay. All right, so let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me line that up just right. I got like a monitor over here. So let's see. Let's bring down the music, man. Come on, DJ. Bring down the music so the people can hear you. All right, there we go. All right, can you guys hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, put a 1 in the chat. How about that? Just a 1. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear so I can go ahead and get started. I need a couple of 1s. Come on, y'all. Come on. Don't take that long. Put a 1 in the chat. There you go. Thank you. Any more 1s out there? You can see me and hear me loud and clear. Let's go. All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay, cool. All right. So, over the last 5 days, it's been fun. It's been good. It's been fun. We have been discussing, talking about, discussing. Let's see. This. We have been talking about how to turn your passion into a profitable online business. Okay. Right? So that's what we've been talking about. Give me 1 second. Let me turn out just a little bit more. How about that? Let me see. There we go. I want to bring the music down just a little bit more. Okay, cool. So we're good. We are good to go. All right, cool. Here we go. So, guys, you know how we do it over here. I like interaction. I like engagement. So, any comments or questions you may have, put that in the chat. And when I get done this quick presentation, well, maybe not be too quick, but we're doing a summation of monetization. Okay. But comment, questions, drop that in the chat. You want to share this out to people? Share it out, man. Let's go. Share it. I'm sure you already subscribed. If not, you should be subscribed. You should hit that like button so you get future notifications. And I think it's time to get into it. Let's get into it. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. All right, cool. Let me see here. All right. So, obviously, this is day 5. This is the summation to monetization, or summarize to monetize. All right. So, this is a quick review, a recap, right? Summary. And I'm going to try to go through this not too quick, but not too slow. All right. Let's go. All right. So, on day 1, right, we talked about specialize to monetize, right? And you remember I discussed the who, what, why, and I said it was a 2-sided coin. One was for you and one was for your audience, right? You remember that? If not, go back and watch day 1. And I discussed that we want to find your specialty, the thing that you specialize in, not generalize, but specialize. Okay. Specialize. I gave so many different examples, but here's another quick example that I'm sure you guys are aware of. You don't ever want to go see a general doctor or a general practitioner. If you have back pain, you want to go see what? A chiropractor, someone who specializes in that area of your body, because they're going to have specialized knowledge and expertise that a general doctor will not have. It's almost like everything else in life. Generalists don't get paid much. Specialists get paid plenty. When I don't want to get into my whole story, but I specialized when I was a celebrity DJ entertainer. I specialized in certain parts of DJing, and that's why I did so well. Okay. So let's not get into all that. This is about you. I want you to get this. Education, experience, expertise, where all that overlaps, that's your specialty. So think about it from this perspective. Um, your knowledge, right? Your wisdom and your skills. So you can replace the word education, your knowledge. What do you know? Experience, wisdom. You have experience that you can share with other people that can make a difference in their life. And the expertise, your skill set. If you've been doing anything long enough, you should be good at it. And you can get paid for that. Okay. So that's what you specialize in. And then I also discussed how you need to sum this up into like a short sentence or small paragraph. And I use mine for example. I says, I specialize in helping people turn their passion into a profitable online business. Why? So that they can have more success, freedom, and happiness. And I think I broke that down. I sure did. There it is right there. I specialize in helping people turn their passion to a profitable online business so that they can have more success, freedom, and happiness. The who was the people, right? And specifically, I remember I shared with you guys my focus: creators, coaches, entrepreneurs. That's what I love helping. That's what I specialize in helping, right? And the what was turn their passion into a profitable online business so that, here's the why, they can have more success, freedom, and happiness. So you have to have, and I did give you guys an exercise. Your exercise was filling that out. I specialize in helping who, do what, why. I specialize in helping who, do what, why. Okay? All right. Day 2. We're moving. Day 2. Day 2 is about strategizing. All right? Strategize to monetize. Right? So we talked about that. And before we get into that specifically, I share with you guys the 5 must-haves for a successful online business. Okay? And these are good. These are like foundational things that you must have in order to have a successful online business. And those icons all represent those 5 things. The K, you see the number 1, the fancy K, the Mercury red or the Mercury orange, however you want to look at it. Maybe Mercury orange or Mercury red. But that's Kajabi. So you need to have a system, right? Number 2, you need a website. Number 3, you need an email list. Email service provider, ESP. We talked about that. Go check that out. And you need a product, which is number 4. And number 5 was you need sales. You know, that's a picture of a sales funnel. Sales funnels fall under the category of sales. Okay? So you're going to need a sales page. You need sales techniques, all these different things, but they're all under the umbrella or category or area of sales, right? Okay. Now, it's still about strategize, right? We talked about your passion, your specialty, packaging your passion into a product, and then attaching a price to that product, right? Productize to monetize, right? And I gave you 3 good examples of products and services that you can provide. One was coaching, a course or courses, and a community, right? And then I share with you guys, I share with you 5 levels of pricing, but this right here represents 3. You remember what those stood for? LTO, MTO, HTO. Real quickly, low ticket offer, you gotta have a mid ticket offer, and a high ticket offer. All right, day 3. Day 3 was systemize to monetize. Again, the system I recommend is Kajabi because you have to have infrastructure for your business, online or digital infrastructure. And the number one best tool or software or platform out there in the universe is Kajabi, Kajabi. So you want to Kajabi ties to monetize. Let's go. All right. And so I share with you guys that if you go to Kajabi right now, as we speak, you can get Kajabi for 50% off. Remember that? If you go to kajabi.com, you can, and I'm not going to go, you know what? I go there real quick for you, just real quick. But you want to go to kajabi.com. All right. So I go there with you real quick. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be quick. We don't have a whole lot of time. Let me see. So you want to go over here, right? And then when you go to kajabi.com, there it is right there, 50% off. So I'm showing you in real time. Right now, you can still get Kajabi at 50% off right now, but that's a limited time. I think it does end. It ends in a couple of days on November the 11th, but you want to get in there now because you're going to need the system. All right, so that's that. So let me see. Okay, I'm back. All right, so okay, let me get back up here. There we go. Okay, then I also share with you my 10 reasons why you should join Kajabi now. Right? I'm not gonna take the time to read. I'll read them real quick. Okay, I'm gonna read it real quick. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'll read it. I'll read all 10 real quick. Number 1, it's an all-in-one profitable online business system for you. Number 2, you get to create, build, and host your website and landing pages. Number 3, you create and build. Let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna take me off the screen so you can see much better. There we go. That way you can see it much better. So number 1, it's an all-in-one profitable online business system. Number 2, you can create, build, host your website and landing pages. Number 3, you create and build your email marketing funnel. Number 4, you can create and sell your products and programs. Number 5, you create and build your offers and sales funnel. Number 6 is the Kajabi community, almost 50,000 people in there. And Kajabi Hero Live, which we do once a year. Kajabi University, and live webinars, live 24/7 support with a real person, depending on the plan that you're on, and automated one-clicks, templates, and funnels, and Kajabi payments, which you can have flexible payment methods for your clients, for your customers. Okay, so you guys got that right. And then I recommend that you guys go to my site, my link, so that I can give you one-on-one consultation and coaching. zantheman.com/Kajabi. When you go there, you'll click on, first of all, you'll go here. Let's see. You'll go to, oh, you can't see my screen, can you? Let me make sure you can see the screen. They need to see the screen, Zan. Okay, here we go. So there you go. So when you go here, you go to my website, right? And what you do is you'll click on Kajabi right here, or just go to zantheman.com/Kajabi. But you click on here, boom, that will take you right over to it. And then you click on where it says right there, the special is still going on right now. You click on here, you can watch a little video, but click on here, boom, there you are. You want to scroll down a little bit, put your email, and boom, you're done. And you're ready to go. You're good to go. Okay. So that's that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So now let's go to day 4, which was yesterday. Yesterday. All right. All right. So we talked about socializing, right? Socialize to monetize. Oh, this is so important. Man, you got to socialize, guys. You got to talk to people. You got to share with people how you can make a difference in their lives. Like what we're doing right now. Okay. So, we talked about the icons, and I mean, to the left, that's more networking and community connecting. There's one thing to networks, another thing to have a community, and that's like a combination of networking with people. But then you see the connections. Now you're connected. That's a community, and also one of the ways we go about doing that is through social media, right? And so we talked about the know, like, trust factor. All right, we went into a little depth in regards to that, and I gave you some strategies on how to make that happen. I talked about um, um, putting out content so people get to know you better and know your brand and know how you can help them, and having conversations with them so they can like you more, and then they will trust you more because there's a connection, right? And we talked about, let me see, what else did we discuss? Oh yeah, OPP. And I told you that's a two-sided coin. On one side, OPP stood for other people's platforms. The other side of the coin, it stood for organic, partners, and paid, right? And then I gave you a whole breakdown on how all this comes together, in regards to ways of leveraging each area. Okay. And so you can go back and watch that video in full to get that understanding and explanation. Okay. We're moving fast, right? I'm trying to get you guys to it. Let's go. Now, here's the next piece. Because this was the foundational understanding of monetizing a passion, right? And turning that into a profitable online business, right? You have to specialize, strategize, systemize, and socialize. Now, once that happens, now you're in a socialization phase, so to speak. Now it's time to go deeper, right? When you're socializing, what's the point and what's the purpose, right? And that's where this comes in, because you have to find a way to implement all this. And that's where I have what we call Monetize Your Passion course. We also have a cohort, but the course. And the course is set up for you to DIY, do it yourself. We do have a cohort where we can do it together within a group, but at least you'll have this information. And just real quickly, this is where you learn the LOVE business framework, the LOVE business framework. All right. Each letter represents an important framework or fundamental of business. We hit the foundation. This is the fundamentals. You've got to grasp this. Okay. This is so important. LOVE. L stands for leads. O stands for offers. V stands for value. E stands for emails, right? So every single business must have leads, must have offers, must provide great value, and must have an email list, right? Must collect emails. That whole process, that whole 4-step success system, I teach in Monetize Your Passion course. Okay. So I think that's it for right now. I think that's a pretty good summation of everything. All right. So I think that's pretty good. We did good on time. I was kind of flying through that. But again, if I went too fast or anybody out there, go back and check out the videos. They're still up on my YouTube channel. Okay. I won't be taking them down anytime soon. All right. So that was good. All right. So I think that's it for right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me bring me back over here. What's up, guys? How you doing? All right. So that's a wrap up for the Summarize to Monetize Day 5 of the 5-day Monetize Your Passion Challenge. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, just go over to zantheman.com. Let me put that. You guys already know this, but I put it up anyways. Head over to zantheman.com and you'll be able to see where you can sign up for the Monetize Your Passion course. Okay, and then you'll get more information in regards to when the cohort is going to be going live. I give you a little heads up. The cohort is going to be available live later this month, but that's different. It's the course itself, but we are doing it together. Okay, so you have a DIY, do it yourself. The course itself, you can go ahead and pick that up, or you can come and join a community of people going through it together. It's 5 weeks. It's a 5-week group coaching program, and I walk you through every single week so you can learn how to, number one, we talk about leads, offers, value, email. So get leads and monetize your leads. Learn how to make offers and monetize your offers. Learn how to give value, great value. Value is everything. And also how to monetize your value and how to get emails and how to monetize your emails. And we have all 4 of those things in place. SALES, sales, will be automatic. Sales will take place once you have love for the business and for the people. Let's go. LOVE. So just go to zantheman.com. There's more information there for you. And that's it for right now. I think that's it. We're good. We're good. So I'm going to go ahead and close this section. I'm going to come over to the comment section. And you guys, whatever your questions or comments are, let's go. We're keeping this nice, short, compact, and sweet. Let's go. All right. And what I would do is I will drop a link because I don't mind talking to you guys. You guys are cool people. I'll drop a link in the comments so you can come up and show your beautiful face or your handsome face and talk to me. Let's go. All right. Good stuff. All right, guys. That's cool. Hey, Jaden, how you doing? Is that my man Wally? What's going on, Wally? We did it, man. 5 days. We did it. So any questions out there, guys? Anything you want to talk to me about? Even if you want me to coach you on something that's not related to this, I'm in a good mood. We can do that. All right? We can make that happen. Yep, we can make that happen. All right, good. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and close this stream, and I will see you guys on future videos and streams because I'm gonna keep doing this. All right. Anything out there? Okay. Good. So I trust that you guys got everything. Good. Oh, you coming in? Okay, cool. Take your time. Take your time, no rush. I've got about a good 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Because I want to go eat lunch. I'm hungry. All right. Man, Wally, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man? So I wanted to ask you this, right?
Yeah,
So
talk to me.
when it comes down to breaking down, like when it comes to like when you were breaking down early, like finding out what you're good at or
Mhm.
how could you serve somebody, right? Like let's say someone would have came up to you and say, "Well, San, I don't have any specialization, right? Like
I love this.
I'm like someone that is a jack of all trades. Like I'm someone
Mhm.
that if you bring me to it and I learn it, I can learn it, and then I'm ready to go. But
Absolutely.
so right, like how do you direct them to get to that part when they be like, okay, aha moment.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's listen. That is so common. All of us have that. All of us. So there's no one on the island by themselves. That is very common. That is very typical. That's very normal. Number one. So how do you get to your thing? That is why I call this passion. Monetize your passion, and your passion comes from your purpose. So let me just so I can hear myself better, let me kill this music. Give me 1 second. I just want to kill this music just so I can hear myself better. Okay. All right. So yeah. So this is where it gets deep, right? Because there are many, many ways out there to make money, right? And there are many, many things you could do out there to make money. Legal, illegal, good, bad, and different. Okay. This is why so many people go to jobs that they hate, that they don't like, because it's not their passion. It pays them, but it doesn't fulfill them.
Right.
And when you discover your purpose in life, why you was put here on this earth at this specific time in human history, think about it. The universe, God, whoever you want to call it, your creator, because you didn't create yourself, your creator, put you on this earth in the 21st century. Why didn't your creator put you on this earth back in 1300 or 1400 or BC, before Christ, or in the future sometime? You know, why when you born in instead of 2024, why when you born in 2050? You're here right now for a reason. And that is our responsibility to discover that and find that out, or have someone else help us discover and find that out. Once you know your purpose, your passion is easy to be discovered because it comes from your purpose. Now, when you're talking about a jack of all trades, let me give you two sides of it. That's one side. To me, that's the best way of finding out, by getting clear and knowing your purpose. The other way you can find out what your passion is, by accident. And what I mean by that, and it's gonna take some time, it's gonna waste some time, but you go out there and try different things.
Mm-hmm.
And by not knowing what you don't like, you sometimes you discover what you do like.
Mm-hmm.
So you take, for example, sports. This is a good example. Michael Jordan, he is considered, what's his specialty?
Especially with scoring
Michael Jordan, what was his specialty? What does he specialize in?
basketball.
Exactly. Did you know he played baseball when he was young?
Yeah.
He probably played a few other sports too.
Yeah.
But basketball was his thing.
Right.
What happened to Michael Jordan? He went and won 3 rings. He
Mm-hmm.
did a three-peat. And then he took a break from basketball. He went to go do what? Play
Baseball.
baseball. And he sucked.
Yeah.
And he went back to basketball and won 3 more rings.
Right.
Now, what the reason why he went back to baseball, tried baseball, because that was still in, he said, I still want to, that was still one of my things I wanted to do, jack of all trades. That was still one of the things I want to do, but basketball was his passion.
Right.
And when it's your passion, your purpose, it shows up
Mhm.
because he had more talents and more gifts and more abilities around playing basketball than he did baseball.
Right.
You're getting this now, right?
Yeah.
This is not for everybody else.
Yeah.
He loved, just like Kobe, he loved basketball day and night. He never got tired of it. When you're doing something, a lot of times just for the money, you're tired of it. Especially once you get the money, you don't even want to do it no more.
Right.
What is that thing that you would do 24/7, 365 if nobody ever paid you for it? But at the same time, it helps people. Like for me, that's
Right.
coaching. I love coaching. Because I'm running a business, I must get paid for it also.
Right.
So that thing that you love, you are made to do that thing. I wasn't made to be a basketball player. I wasn't made to be a swimmer. I wasn't made to, you know, be a heart surgeon. I wasn't made to do that. That's why I don't do those things.
Right.
But those that do those things and they're good at it, it's their passion, it's their dream, they make a difference. They make an impact in the world.
Mhm.
I stay in my lane. I'm not no professional car driver. I'm not no, you follow me?
Mhm.
So we all have that in us. And it's tough sometimes because the world we live in kind of pulls us away from who we really are and shows us all these other things that, like, you can be this, you can be that, you can be this, you can be that. And then they glamorizes it. It takes a lot to discover your purpose and discover who you are and then live your passion. That's why I say monetize your passion, because even there's different levels, because even if someone does find their passion, finding your passion and living your passion are two different things, because you can find your passion, but if you don't know how to monetize your passion, you won't be able to live your passion. And
Right.
that's why I teach monetize your passion. But 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 you have to discover that, because and your passion is going to be, look at the word passion and specialize. So specialty is the same thing, because your specialization is going to come around what you know, your knowledge, what you know in life, the books you read, the education you have from school, college, whatever it might be.
Right.
It's going to be a combination of your skill set, what you've been doing and what you're good at, and
Mhm.
also your experience in life, your life experience. All those things are going to come together, and that is your specialty. Not one, not two, all three.
Mhm.
And that's how you can make an impact and make an impact and an income and change the world. So
Mhm.
it get paid for what you love, because when you're running a business or just living life, period, things happen. If you're not living your passion, you quit, you give up. You're not. I think it's the key to happiness. It's the key to joy and fulfillment. They say, "Oh, money don't make you happy," but what if you was following your passion and you made money? You'll be happy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So let's go back to let's workshop this real quick. Um, Give me two or three things that you like doing.
Uh,
That you said. Give
well,
me.
it's funny you asked, because I was actually sort of thinking this for my own self when I'm thinking
Uh
this
huh.
same thing.
Uh huh.
Because
Uh
yeah.
huh.
So as far as the three things that I like to do,
Yeah.
uh, television, you can say that as watching TV shows or movies.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. You
sec-
said watching TV shows and movies.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's one. Give me another one.
Games more so
Okay.
like nowadays. Games.
Playing video games.
Yeah,
Okay.
more
Gotcha.
on computers these days.
Uh-huh.
And my third thing, mm, honestly, we can just keep it to that two, because I really can't think of the three.
Okay. So we got video games on one. Okay. And
Mhm.
then the TV is like, what do you mean watching TV? Just watching TV shows or just watching the
Like
whole
TV
thing?
shows, movies, like because I one thing about TV shows, the one thing I really like when it comes to TV shows is just the overall like break down the story and the underlining story that they're trying to bring.
Yeah, yeah,
So
and
that that
and that
underlining message, that's important.
exactly,
So,
and that's a hidden gem for you because you
mhm,
don't just like watching for the sake of watching. You're looking
right.
at the science behind it, the
Mhm,
technology behind it, the creation of it all,
mhm,
and that's revealing on what's inside of you.
right.
So let's put your hand up, put TV in his hand
Mhm.
and gaming in his hand. Right. Now let's give you $1 million. Hold on, follow this. Okay, you're gonna have to drop one of them. But hold on, before you drop, let's give you $1 million. So money is not an object now.
Right.
So you got money. We're gonna give you $1 million. We're gonna give you a genie, and you're gonna rub that lamp, and you're gonna get $1 million. Follow me for a second. And normally when I do this with people, we're not gonna do it here, but I have them close their eyes and really visualize and imagine they got $1 million. I want them to feel it. I want them to see it. They have it. Number two, you have 1 year left to live. So you have $1 million. And you have 1 year left to live. Which one of these would you do? Which one would you drop?
Drop the video games.
Okay. So there's your answer.
Yeah.
So there's your answer. It's the TV.
Yeah.
Now, what part of TV would you like to get involved in? Because remember we talked about specialization.
You're right. Yeah. Being
When we get to TV, the TV world, and remember that's entertainment number one. But now we breaking it down. You're not doing movies. You're not doing the gaming. Okay, you say, okay, let's do video. I'm sorry, let's do TV. Now, TV has directors and actors and grips and all. What specifically? You got writers. You got what is it about TV that you would zoom in on?
Because so for me, when I mentioned TV, it's really just like I just like how like when the shows are being done and produced, like I just like how when I look at it from one episode to another, how this all flows, and then like let's say like okay, we got this one whole series, we got 12 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they may give us a little flashback moment in one thing, and we're wondering how does this connect to the show, and then next thing you know, you get later down the stretch, and you're like, oh, okay, so that's where that come into play.
Right.
And so
So again, now we're not. Are we talking about Netflix and all the other Disney and all that?
yeah, it don't really matter. Like,
Okay. So yeah, and so they all. So in other words, they all kind of follow a storyline.
right, like
So that's the writing and the producing that come along with that.
yeah,
Because before they produce anything, they already know the characters and then they bring in people to play those characters
Mhm.
to tell that story. Because
right,
actors, they don't speak their own language. Somebody tell them what to say.
right,
Actors have what they call blocking. So they have to be a certain way, and then they say, okay, no, say it more angrily, or say that, oh, that's too hard. Say it softer. They even told how to express certain emotions because
right.
they're doing what? They're acting.
Mhm.
But they're acting because they're telling a story that somebody else wrote that story and already visualized what they want the impact they want that story to have on the viewer.
Right.
So it seems like you are more interested in storytelling.
Yeah, I am.
And so now, if that's your thing and that's what you want to specialize in, you block everything else out and find out two or three absolutely amazing storytellers who are living the life that you want to live right now.
Mhm.
And then go do that, they do the research on that background. How did they become a great storyteller? What was their process? What schools did they go to? Because I don't care how natural gifted you are, you still have to get some schooling. You
Right,
still have to get some training. I mean, I'm naturally good at coaching, but I still wouldn't get certified.
right,
You could be a great singer, they still got to take singing lessons. Michael Jordan could be innately a great, talented, natural basketball player, but he still has a coach.
right,
So we still need training to polish what we have. So in your case, if you say, okay, storytelling, then the gaming has to drop.
Mhm.
And if you say storytelling, then what type of storytelling? Because there's different genres out there,
Right, right.
you know, from reality TV to, you know, drama series to,
Action
there's,
adventure
yeah,
series.
there's so many different. And then you got to figure what type of storyteller do I want to be? Find out who are the two or three people that are experts at this, because you don't need to go reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Find out their success path and then model their success path and then make it your own.
Mhm.
But when you know that this is your thing and this is your passion, you'll do anything to do it and be consistent at it. Because at the end of the day, we only get one life, man. That's it. And why do something that you don't love and don't love you?
Right.
Because the thing that you love is the thing that's gonna love you. It's there for you, And we know that it's possible because there's other people out there doing it. You see it all the time.
Right.
So now it's just a matter of you saying, okay, let me find a confidence coach, someone to help me build up my confidence so I can believe. I believe it's true because you can see it, but do you believe it's true for you?
Mhm.
And
Right.
that's what, because doubts are gonna come, all this other stuff is gonna come. You might share with a few other people, oh man, you can't be that, whatever, all that negativity. We don't need all that. All that fear, doubt, negativity. We don't need all that. But now it's just you believing in you and having the confidence to make it happen.
Mhm.
But we know it's possible because other people are doing it already. It's not like it's something brand new that's never been done. No, there's a history of storytelling,
Mhm.
you know, and you got people out there who are great storytellers who look like you and don't look like you, who are your gender and who are not your gender. You'll figure out because I go by energy. I don't care what the package looks like, it's the energy. So you're going to have male and female storytellers, black, white, Asian, Latino, whatever. And when you find those two or three people who are like, oh, I get that's what I want to be like, they got it. They're living my dream. I want to live that dream. And then almost become obsessed and make them your role model. And because everybody got a background out there, the biography, the background, everybody got, so you could find out where they went to school, how they went about doing what they're doing, look at their work, and study it and make it your own, and then get in the business. Because and then I don't know if you need to get in the business as an apprentice or whatever it might be, but get in the business because you'll find out a lot of them. That's how they did it. They got in the business as an apprentice or a mentee or understudy of someone, and they came up. And we know that it's not going to be an overnight process. It
Right.
doesn't matter because your life is your life. You,
Right.
I gave you the example about $1 million in 1 year. You got more than 1 year to live. You know what I mean? So, and then and that's how you find your specialty. That's how you find out what you specialize in. And once you lock into what you specialize in, that's when I was telling you about strategizing. That's a strategy. Find out who's already doing it, how do they do it, and reverse engineer that success.
Mhm.
And then find out what systems they're using to help them be what they are. Because there's going to be some apps, there's going to be some online systems that they're using that's going to help them with their learning process and help them learning what they're doing, you know. And that system might be a certain school you go to, and they
Right.
teach you the whole system of story writing and development, a whole 9 yards.
Mhm.
And then the socializing, you're gonna have to join certain organizations, certain associations, go to certain industry meetups and events and conventions. Get yourself into that world.
Right.
That's how you do it, and you'll find out that's how they did it too.
Right. That's a great breakdown.
Yeah,
There you go.
everything starts with that, man. So that's a good piece. And you know what? Respectfully, I don't think nobody else is going to break it down for you like I did, Wally. That's why
There's
I
really not.
that's why I'm a coach, or why I should be your coach, because you're still gonna need encouragement. You're still gonna need someone that's gonna help you stay focused. You're still gonna need someone that's gonna give you more confidence and more belief in yourself. And then once you get to that one level, okay, now you got that handled. Now you gotta go to the next level.
Mhm.
Every level is a new devil.
Right.
And you're gonna need someone to give you that strength and that power and that encouragement and inspiration, that motivation to keep going and keep fine-tuning things, And even once you get it and you got it, it's gonna take a lot of work to maintain it and keep it. So
Right.
you're always gonna need some coaching around you. Because if not, this world will make you give up on your dream. This world will have you not living your passion. And
Right.
then people wonder why they get, I don't want to get into different conditions people find themselves in. But I just say that it leads to an unhappy life,
Right.
you know. And joy and happiness is already built in you by knowing your purpose, living your passion, and profiting from your passion, monetizing your passion.
Mhm.
Because the greatest thing in the world, man, is to wake up every day. It really is. It's to wake up every day, living your passion and making money from what you love to do. Monetizing your passion.
Right.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's it. Great question, man, because this is going to serve a lot of people, you
Right.
know. And we have a responsibility to ourselves, to our loved ones, to the universe, to the creator, to know our purpose and live our passion and monetize our passion so that we can take care of our family and friends, our friends and family, and ourselves by getting paid doing what we love.
Mhm.
Yep. Talk to me. Give me some feedback.
Nah, I mean that's pretty great. That's really is. Like literally it is. Because just
I love
within
I
go ahead.
love questions like this.
Yeah. Because pretty much just in the idea of it, because 'cause even when you ask me right now, right, like 'cause those are like legitimate things I'm doing right now anyways. Like the two
Hmm.
options, those are literally things I'm doing as far as like content
Right.
that I do on the side, but or I plan on doing on the side. And the main thing of it is like just like how, because I used to be a big TV head back in the days.
Hmm.
But the reason why I let those go is because I knew that now I gotta focus on, just because now that I'm getting older, and it's like now I gotta focus on the future. So it's like
Right.
let's do these things, but at the same time, it's like I gotta worry about the future now and be like, okay, where am I gonna see myself? Where am I making my money? How I'm moving forward in life, and then of course just where my passion be in the mix of that. So it was just one of those things where at that point in time, it was just like, I don't know yet. But as far as like just hitting the part of the passion piece, it was just
Yeah.
like I always had a passion for television, just movies, even in a sense of music, because the messaging behind it all, it was so
Hmm.
big. And sometimes always everyone needs some type of motivation or like a big impression on something, because this literally changes your mindset to the world one
Yeah.
way or another. So I
Hmm.
always thought that was so very important, because those are like just major impact moments. Like I think to this day, like there's like conversations about like men and all this, they don't express themselves. But it's like if you go look back at movies like, for instance, Coach Carter, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Now you think about that one,
Hmm.
you saw the young man that was so-called thug and he had all these anger issues and everything. But then when you get a little inside of his lifestyle and everything else, and in that moment he loses his family member, then he goes to that house, he's over here like, hey, I'll do anything it takes to come back and everything. He's looking at him straight in his eye. And then at that moment, he's already breaking down. He's like, don't say nothing no more.
Hmm.
It's like, I know a lot of people want to, they keep pressing like, oh, men don't ever speak about their pain and all that. But it's like, most cases it's never really uttered out, because it's not, you can just tell even without saying anything.
Right. Well,
So
and that is true. Go ahead and continue on. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm just saying, but that's just a big thing right there. Like sometimes not everything but words.
Yep. Absolutely. In my coaching sessions, I've had grown men cry in front of me. I had men reveal things to me they said they haven't revealed to anybody else. I make it a safe place, non-judgmental, because they know I care and they know I'm here to help and here to serve and here to support. Because a lot of men suffer in silence and they really just don't have someone to talk to or express. It's all bottled up on the inside. And sometimes just fear that somebody else is going to judge them and criticize them or look down on them. And that's why I think that's one of the reasons why men they open up so much to me, and but again, that's my gift. I have an anointing to make people feel that way and connect with them. They feel like, okay, I could talk to Zan, and Zan is gonna open me up so I can share this with them, and that truth makes them free, and them able to speak their truth. It gives them that freedom, and when you have that freedom, now you can blossom. It makes such a big difference. But this world does not give that to you. The world doesn't even allow you, and then you wonder why all that stuff is all inside you. It's all repressed, and it comes out in anger. It comes out in other ways. Um, it's so important that someone could be there and listen and care, and then share strategies. This is what we need to do. It's one thing to listen. It's good. Like, okay, great. Now, what are we going to do about it? And there's nobody on this earth who has a dream that they're not living yet, but there's somebody else living that dream. So all of us have no excuse not to be living our best life, because there's so many examples of people who are doing what you want to do. They're living the life you want to live. But because it's already in you, when you are born with your purpose. You're born with your passion. Deep down, you already know what it is. It's there already. It's just that the world puts us through so much stuff that it gets all covered up, like mud all on it, and then we can't see it because it's all muddied. And one of my important jobs is when people come to me is to give them clarity, because there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of distraction. Again, the world, the four enemies of the world and the four enemies of the, I said about every level is a new devil. Here's the four devils. They all start with um one is negativity, one is fear, doubt, and confusion.
Right.
And if I had put a 5 on that, it'd be distractions. But distractions only come in when you know what you want, and when you're trying to focus, here come distractions. And there's always different forms of distractions.
Right.
Um, but the fear and the doubt and the confusion and the negativity, those are the four enemies of success. And like I said, I put in 5 and say distractions. And with social media, dude, it's so easy to be distracted.
Yeah, it is.
It's so easy. It's so much stuff on social media. Now I've got strategies around how to deal with distractions and keep your focus. But your focus is everything, because there's one thing that's so important. Every single person who is successful, they focused.
Mhm.
Kobe was known for that. His number one focus was Michael Jordan. He was growing up.
Mhm.
Michael Jordan had his focus too. Athletes have to focus or they get knocked out. When you're a boxer, you're in that ring, bam,
Yeah.
bam. If you ain't focused, hey, what y'all doing? Bam.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know
Right.
what I mean? But everything in life is focus, man. If you can't get focused, you cannot become successful.
Right.
And my job as a coach is to help you get clarity. And once we get clarity, now we got to get focused.
Right.
And that's what wins the race. Um, like Eddie Murphy, he's what? He focused on comedy. Now he's one of the greatest comedians ever. From Kevin Hart, you name it. Kevin Hart was not there trying to focus on being a rapper and being a dancer and all this stuff. He focused on what?
Some joke.
Comedy.
Right.
You can, in every single, from Will Smith, you name it. At the end of the day, you become what you focus on. From Taylor Swift to whoever, we know them because that's what they focused on. And then when they specialized in, like Taylor Swift, her music, she ain't rapping, but Nicki Minaj is. Taylor Swift, she sings. Nicki Minaj raps. So you follow me? They specialize.
Mm-hmm.
Once you know your gift is and your passion is, then you specialize. So if you want someone to perform at your event and you want a rapper, you say, okay, let me call 50 Cent or someone like that. But if you say, hey, if I want me a singer, I might call Ariana Grande. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on what type of songs you want. If you want a country song, you may call this person. If you want an R&B song, you might call. If you want a pop song, you follow me? If you want what's that K-pop, you may call Blackpink. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they have within that what they specialize in. So it's the same with us. When you become a storyteller, then there's a certain type of story you tell. Do you tell horror stories? Do you tell, like the Wayans brothers? They tell comedy stories, make you laugh. Everybody, the storytelling is always there, but it depends on what are you doing more, like James Bond adventure,
Right.
suspense. You follow me? There's
Yeah.
different type of storytellers, and the person that story tells horror flicks ain't gonna get the phone call when we want to do a new Disney Cars movie. They're not gonna get that call. We don't want to scare the kids. They like cars. The Disney movie Cars, whatever. I
Right.
guess I don't know if they still make them or not, but it's a whole series of them.
Yeah.
you know, coming to, you follow me? So
Yeah.
it's different genres, but there's room out there for everybody. Once you discover what your passion is, that's your thing.
Yeah.
And then leave everything else alone because hey, this is an old saying, but it's wise. He who chases two rabbits catches none. He who catches two rabbits, he who chases two rabbits catches none. So we
Right.
have to do that one thing, man,
Right.
and make that a success. And then we go. That's why I'm just going to focus on coaching. Now, I've got some other things, that I'm doing in regards to courses and stuff, but it's still coaching. It's still having a coaching element added to it. But yeah, because I want to scale and I want to do some other things. But I had to get real good at coaching first. That's why it was, I'm not going to say easy. Yeah, I make it look easy. It was easy to answer your question because I coach. I've answered that question so many times, and I'm here to serve and make a difference. So yeah, man. Anything else around that? Anything else?
No, I mean you pretty much hit it for me. So yeah.
Okay, so before we get out of here, give me one or two things that you're gonna do because I really believe in the speed of implementation. What's one or two things you're gonna do that's gonna get you closer to storytelling?
How would I get into storytelling?
No, give me one or two things. We're gonna part in a minute. One or two things that you're going to do. Today is Saturday, so you still got the rest of the day. Saturday and Sunday, this weekend. Give me one or two things that you are going to go do that's going to get you closer to your dream of being a storyteller.
I can research the director of the movies.
Okay, write that down. You got something to write with? Yeah, write that down. Sometimes you write things down, not sometimes, all the time. When you write things down, it makes it more real.
Right.
Because it gets it out of your brain. Now it's on paper. Oh, okay. And I said I was going to do that. Okay. So write down the first thing. Because you want to find someone from a Spike Lee, you name it. Everyone has someone that inspires them, someone that is their model. Because you don't want to go out there and try to reinvent the wheel. Everything you want to do, oh, this is so important. Everything you want to do, Wally, everything has already been done.
Right.
By somebody else. Let's find out who they are, living or dead. But everything you want to do has already been done. Like, I want to be a great actor. Okay, go study Denzel Washington.
Right.
You know? So before he became the Equalizer, he was doing stuff on TV at St. Elsewhere. The show called St. Elsewhere. He ain't just wake up and he's the Equalizer.
Right.
He was doing stuff, you know. He didn't wake up now. I guess he's in the movie 300. He was doing stuff way back in the day, you know. And before he was on St. Elsewhere, he was on stage, doing live stage, being a actor on stage. So, and then before that, he went to acting school. You follow me? There's a journey. So what's the first thing again? You just wrote down?
Yeah, I said
Do your research. Your research.
Searching the movie director of the movies / TV shows.
Okay, and then give me another one. Number 2.
Look up their upbringing. That'll be the next one.
Okay, so the history. Okay,
yeah.
And give me for the good measure. Let's do number 3. Give me number 3.
Number 3.
And you should be writing this. You should be writing this down.
Okay, yeah.
It makes it more real when you write it down.
Right.
Get it out of your head. People like, I'm in my head. Well, get it out of your head and write it down.
So
if you leave it in your head, you're gonna forget. Too much stuff comes at you.
Right. If I had to choose number 3,
yep.
Number 3 would be
that you're gonna get done by this weekend.
I say, okay, so number 3 will more likely be understanding script structure.
Okay, cool. Now that you could Google that too.
Right.
So again, what you want to do, the reason I'm doing this with you, because you want to start taking steps towards your dreams. Every step you take, every move you make. Okay, let me stop. That's a song. Every step you take, every move you make. Okay, so you want to start taking steps towards your dream, and that helps make it a realization. That helps with the manifestation.
Right.
So we got to get it out of the head and get it on paper. Because what you're doing, think about it. This is an act of you're taking what's in the inner world in your head and you're manifesting it into the outer world by writing it on paper. That's a principle. By taking what's unseen to making it seen.
Right.
The invisible and making it visible. By writing it down, and think about it, you can't write without thinking. Writing is the act of thinking, because you have to think while you're writing. Okay, I gotta spell this word. I gotta break these words up, put a comma, period, whatever. So just the act of writing is thinking. So you're getting your thoughts on paper, and it makes it more real. Because now it's in the physical world. There's different worlds, or different realms. Realms. How do you say realms? Reals. REALMS. Realms. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. But you have that inner, you got like this third plane, second plane, then the first plane. And by getting it physically where you can show somebody, you write it down, it makes it more real. So good job. And that's how we make things happen, man. Because you have information, and then you need implementation of that information, and that creates the transformation. Right. So we always got to put action behind our thoughts and ideas, or they just remain a thought and an idea. We have to put action. So by you taking those two, by you taking those 3 steps, watch what's going to happen to you, Wally. As you start taking step 1 and step 2, other things. Oh, let me do this. Other things will start multiplying, start coming to you to do. As you start doing, you end up doing more.
Right.
And the more you do, the more you do. So yeah, and it should be easy for you because this is what you want to do. It's an extension of your passion.
Mhm.
That's why the passion is so important because no one has to motivate you. It's like I want to do this.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it's not something you want to do, it's like, oh man, that's pulling teeth. But if it's what you want to do, you'll find a way to do it because it's what you want, which
Right.
is attached to your passion.
Mhm.
Yep, that's good stuff, man. Okay, we're good. Anything else?
No, that's it right there.
All right, all right. Hold tight. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and we can talk. We can chat for a couple minutes behind the scene.
All right, no
All right,
problem.
that's it, ladies and gentlemen. My man Wally came up, and we got some clarity around his specialty, and that's what's up, guys. If you want me to help you, go to zantheman.com. There are 3 ways I can help you. It's all on my website, and that's right there, zantheman.com. But yeah, I can help you when you get involved in one of my courses, cohorts, or coaching, and also consulting. That's in there also. But just go there, you'll see different ways I can help you, okay, and serve you better. All right. That's it for now. This has been, man, 5 days. This has been day 5, summarize to monetize, the 5-day monetize your passion challenge. Thank you so much, guys. We got more stuff coming, so be on the lookout and make sure you subscribe, share, lock in. So hit the link, hit the like button, and all that good stuff. All right. So until next time, thank you. All right. See you next time. Let's go. And we